Hello Saber fans, Shemim here. Today I'm doing a video showing off a very special build that I just finished up for a local friend of mine who is part of the Saber Legion. We get together every couple weeks and beat the crap out of each other with lightsabers. This is an old Parks Shadow made by Parks Sabers. Customer says it's about 10 years old, well before I ever got into the world of custom sabers. I took this guy apart. There's a solid rod going all the way through, 7/8 inches, a single solid rod, and then each of these sections are then sort of bolted onto the solid rod. It was not designed to accept sound, and I think that it came with one of those old EL luminescent blades. I don't remember. In any case, the customer gave it to me empty, and he said, I don't know if a soundboard will fit, if LEDs will fit, if battery will fit, if anything will fit, but play with it, see what you can do. I'd love to turn it into a nice shelf queen. It isn't a dueling saber, but I just like it to have some kind of electronics because it's 10 years old and could use some tender, loving care. So I took it all apart, I examined it, and my god, this is, if you're familiar with the term cram foo in the custom saber world, this literally was the most cram foo I have ever done on a custom build. And it doesn't look like it, because it's like 10 inches long. So you're like, oh, what kind of cram foo do you want? But like literally, it's 7/8 inches wide inside. Barely enough room for the battery. Barely enough room for a Nano Biscotti soundboard. Barely enough room for the LED. This was tight. Anyway, so I ended up installing Nano Biscotti V2 soundboard. We have I think it's a deep blue, it might be medium blue, 12 watt plus LED, I can't remember. But it's a very nice shade of blue. We have a premium speaker from Custom Saber Shop, in-hilt recharge, and two sound fonts. We have Bespin 2, and we have MK6 HD, or Mark 6 HD, which is Return of the Jedi classic sound font. I believe that the Parks Shadow used to have a box and maybe some of the Greeblies, but as I said, it's 10 years old, so some of the pieces have fallen off and whatnot. Anyway, so right there is where I drilled and installed a 12mm AV switch. This shroud section it did have this 12mm hole, and so I just continued drilling, and it was the perfect size to put a switch in there, so I thought, why not? We'll do that. But in terms of tightness of the build, so the switch is here. The LED module is right here, leaving a little bit of space for the blade to go in. So right next to here we have the battery. It's an 18650 battery. And then here, right underneath the battery, we have a bunch of wires, and we have the Nano Biscotti V2 soundboard like this. And then right on top of it, going this way, we have the small Switchcraft recharge port. And then right after that, we have the speaker. And here at the end, I ripped off the solid plate of metal that the Parks Shadow came with. I put a retention screw, or a retention ring, right on top of the speaker, and then glued this speaker vent on top of the retention rings. It's an incredibly tight build. There literally is no room for anything to wiggle around inside. Nothing is moving. Even if I were to drop this and duel with it, which I would not recommend because it's not a dueling saber anymore. It's not wiggling anywhere. Enough of me talking. There is no kill key. Like the Graphlix 2.0 build that I just did, Nano Biscotti has a deep sleep mode where after 5 minutes it goes into deep sleep, exactly the same as if you were to have inserted the kill key into the recharge port. So to boot it up, simply press the AV switch. This is Bespin 2. Nano Biscotti, with all of their soundboard, or with all of their sound fonts, has 8 swings, 8 clashes. Got a nice pulsing going with the Nano Biscotti soundboard. The speed and the intensity of the flicker is adjustable via the SD card. Press and hold to turn it off. Press and hold again now to switch to the second sound font.
I'll never turn to the dark side.
This is Mark 6, which is Luke Skywalker's sound font from Return of the Jedi. These sounds were ripped directly from the movie, so it is the most authentic Return of the Jedi sound font that you can find online. Both of these sound fonts are available at saberfont.com. Nice, crisp, clean sounds. And we turn it off. Because the blade, so right up here, this is the beginning of the 7/8 inch tube that runs along the entire length of the saber. I don't have a blade that fits inside of a 7/8 blade holder. So what I did was I took the plastic inside of a Master Replica's Hasbro lightsaber. I cut a strip, I basically cut it open all the way down so that I can roll it a little bit and make it just a bit thinner than 7/8 inches so that it will fit inside of here and at least give some sort of blade for us to use on video. I believe Custom Saber Shop stocks 3/4 inch blades, which may work inside of here. But in any case, just something to use on camera, because it's boring to see a lightsaber without the actual blade. Obviously, this blade is not thick enough to register the clash. Or maybe it is. It's registering the swings in any case. It will probably fly out because I haven't tightened the retention screw. There is a retention screw right, I don't know, somewhere in here. There's a whole bunch of screws holding this damn thing together. But in any case, there are screws, and if you get a solid blade, you can tighten it. But it's a very nice shade of blue in person, and you can see the flickering much more clearly with the blade installed. Very beautiful. I'm particularly proud of this build because it was not designed to accept sound, and Mike and I were not sure whether we would be able to get sound in here, and I'm very, very happy with what I was able to accomplish. I don't want to toot my own horn, but this is a next step in my own personal growth as a sabersmith, and I'm always delighted when customers give me slightly more difficult commissions where I am able to expand my own capacities and say, I don't know if that can work, but let me try and see what happens. So, Mike, buddy, I look forward to giving this to you at our next Saber Legion meet this coming Sunday. And as well, as always, if anyone is interested in commissioning me to do any kind of customization work on their own sabers, upgrading electronics, installing new electronics, adding battle scarring or exterior weathering to the lightsaber, my customs page on Facebook is below, so shoot me a message there. There are a lot of messages coming in. I'm kind of overwhelmed right now. It's like in the last few days I've gotten over 100 messages, and I'm just a guy living in a room with another job and family, so like, give me a day or two to respond, please. Thank you. Much love to everyone on my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. You guys make this possible. You make it fun for me to share, and I'm just very grateful to all of you. So thank you as always for watching. May the Force be with you.